My name is Brianna Slade, and I am going into my junior year of undergraduate school. I am a psychology major, and today I will be discussing my developmental plan so you guys will understand what I'm going to be doing to stay on track so I can apply for grad school on time. In my developmental plan, I want to solely focus on how I want to better my time management skills, my study habits, and my sleeping habits as well. I am a part of the Sound Machine Marching Band, and that does tend to take up a lot of my time, so I have to know how to manage that while still trying to do my work so I can stay on track to graduate. Being in band takes up a lot of my time, so it's kind of hard to balance between having a social life, getting homework done, and making sure that I know all of the routines and formations for the games and trips that we do in many performances. My objective is to learn how to get a better use of the 24 hours in my day, and by doing that I will prioritize and make sure my schoolwork comes before anything else, like I have continued to do in the past. School is important because there will be other parties, but that one assignment I can't really turn in late because, it's due at 11:59. 11:59, and most professors do not accept late work. I will stick to making to-do lists so I can stay organized and prioritize, and so I know when assignments are due, and that way if my friends ask me what do I have going on, that way I'm not too overbooked and I'm not out with my friends and I just suddenly forget that I have an assignment due at 11:59. So I feel that I should always list and other organization skills so that I can stay focused, know when assignments are due. However, I am a procrastinator at times, and I am not proud of that. I can fix that by starting assignments earlier than rather waiting till later, because life happens, things can come up, and it's better to make sure that you have something done on time and early than to rather do it late and there be something to come up. Multitasking is something that I do need to improve on, because I believe that a lot of things that I do on a day-to-day basis can be solved by using that skill. It takes me a lot of time to do two things at once, and it can get overwhelming, which can be a bit frustrating. However, with practice, I know that I can accomplish the art of multitasking. Secondly, I want to improve on my study habits. They are decent, but I feel like I could do better, and that could help me achieve the 4.0 GPA that I've always dreamed of having. For this to happen, I need to have a set time for me to study and do homework. That way, it just becomes a part of my daily routine, and I will eventually just seem natural, and plus it will even help me get a better use out of my 24 hours of the day. While studying or reading assignments, I should use more reading strategies than I should so that I can get a better grasp of what the author is trying to convey to the reader, using the talk to the text strategy. And by doing that, you just read each paragraph, and at the end, you just summarize what you have read, so that way you can interpret what the author has given to you in your own words to better explain it to somebody. Where you study can play an important factor, and for me, I do not do well with distractions, so I need to be somewhere quiet like the library, where it is free of distractions and it is in a cool environment. I have tried to study in my room, but things like the TV tend to distract me and get in my way, and social media will have my mind wandering elsewhere. Places like the library and the computer lab are great places because it makes me feel like it's more of a classroom setting, because I'm surrounded by my peers and others doing homework as well, which makes me motivated to do homework, and I am less tempted to pick up my cell phone because I do not want to be a distraction to others. Finally, I want to discuss about how I want to better my sleeping habits. I get about 6 hours of sleep at night, and an average person should get about 8 to 10 hours. I want to feel well rested at night, so I should be in the bed every night by 10:30 in order to get the adequate amount of rest. Unfortunately, things will not go as planned all the times as expected. To at least get a good night's sleep a couple of nights out of the week. Get in bed at a decent hour. I will use the feature on my iPhone that notifies me to get in the bed at a certain time, and it tracks my sleep and see how many times I check my phone throughout the night. I have used it before, but later turned it off because the app is super persistent. I have even thought about going as far as to remove the phones and all technology out of my reach so that I can sleep without any distractions. And some of it showed you that I have weaknesses. I am not perfect and nobody is. I have opened up to you to show you that I can be a better me and better myself, and how I can achieve that in my developmental plan. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.